Alright, hello there everyone, this is Soul Super 17 here, and let me just get this like usual, I do not own anything from Black Clover or from Fairy Tail, none of the characters, nothing. Alright, I do not even own this picture. Alright, let me just say, I said Elizabeth, because I did not remember the person's name, so I named her Elizabeth. It was Vanessa, okay? I was having trouble remembering, I kept on deleting every single video because I was just having a very hard time and I was getting frustrated. So I just said a name and I was gonna fix it in part 6. And yeah, so Vanessa is hold up. Alright, sorry, yeah, so I just wanted to say that. I just had very trouble remembering. I was getting very, very pissed off at myself, so I just said I would fix it in part 6. So okay. So this is basically that, my explanation, my reasoning. Alright. So this is what if Asta had Fire Dragon Slayer Magic Part 6. Alright, this video is gonna be a little bit shorter. I did make a video, I don't know why it just did not save. I might have deleted it by accident, I do not know. So yeah. But anyways, alright. So I'm having Mariolona train Asta in this, alright? She's asking Asta about the Black Flames. She basically walked over to Asta, asked him about the Black Flames, and then the Wizard King, or Julius, walked over and then asked him too, and he wants to hear more. And Julius finally, well, he knows the mark, so he's been wondering about that for a while. He said he's been researching it, see about it, and Asta just tells him he got it after he defeated this rogue mage that had chain magic. So Mariolona tells the Wizard King that she's gonna train Asta. And Julius does say, I'll go and tell Yami while I drop off Noel that you're gonna be training him. So yeah. So Asta goes with Mariolona to the Dark Territory, and for a whole day they train, and she tries to tell him to bring it out. Bring out those black flames that he can use. But he has a hard time. So she finally tells him, after done like sparring, to meditate and try to look within yourself to see if you can find it. So Asa does this for 2 days. And on the third day, he goes into his subconscious basically. And he sees the anti-magic demon. And he says to Asta, very impressive, kid. I didn't expect you to get here so soon. Asta turns around and sees him. He's kind of surprised. He goes, what are you? And why are you even here? He just yells that out. And the anti-magic demon tells him, well, I came here by giving you my power because I thought it would be very entertaining. So, as a reward for meeting me and entertaining me, well, basically as my payment also, I'll give you my power to use my flames. Well, not my flames, my magic. Alright. They're called anti-magic. They can nullify any type of magic. So yeah. He tells Asta that he'll be able to use them now on will alone and like his regular flames, He'll just have to think of using anti-magic and his own flames separately or together. And then, yeah. So, after he opens up his eyes, he does. Oh, sorry. I'm very sorry, everyone. He does, start to basically do that. He starts to think about using his flames, so he does in his right fist, then he does in the left fist, the anti-magic flames. So, yeah. Mariana was about to come get him, tell him to rest on the third day, and she sees the black flames. She's very impressed. So she tells him the next day we're gonna spar and see how well you are with them. And they do. They spar. She only told him to train with those flames only to get more control, and Asta has been able to manipulate them like those Dragon Slayer flames, and be able to even create some chains to even nullify some people's magic. So he is basically doing that for at least 2 days. And so on the way back they're about to go back to the Black Bull's base, but Marielona does tell him that he should keep them a hidden secret, just in case. But because you can already burn from magic, he's telling him. You have this to your disposal because she has noticed that it can nullify her magic and basically prevent her from using magic if he can use a black chain around her. She's saying that it's a different type of flame that you have, so keep it a secret. Or just say it's a part of your, Dragon Slayer power, that you increase the heat on it to become more powerful. So when they get back to the Black Bull's hideout, there is Vanessa. She's drunk. There is Lucht and Magna. They're fighting. There's Charmy and Noelle is also eaten too. And Nero, Nero has been with Asta, basically. Just, he's been feeding her whenever he's not meditating. And yeah. So, alright, so basically, that night, or should I say the next day, Finral asked Asta to come to the mixer, and he brought Luck with him. And Rebecca is there along with the two other people that I will not know or remember their names because, I don't think I ever saw them again from the anime. So, same thing happens, but Asta does say that he's a Black Bull with no grimoire. His magic is called Fire Slayer, Dragon Slayer magic. Not fire, sorry. I'm a little bit tired. My apologies. So yeah, he's able to do a lot of things with, a lot of different things with it. Like, he can make chains, weapons. Basically, he can go through fire with ease. He can even eat it, breathe it. Everyone's impressed by it. But Left and Funeral go, and Rebecca. Oh, sorry. Rebecca is really impressed by Asta, but she's not interested in him. So the same drunken guy comes over and starts talking, and, says exactly what he says in the canon. Asta gets pissed, basically, and he just punches him in the face with his fire on his fist, sending the guy flying into a wall. And Rebecca sees Asta being pissed off. He was given this nonchalant attitude that would basically assume that he is very easygoing and just carefree a little bit, but likes to work hard. She never saw him pissed. So the bartender says, "Who's gonna pay for my wall?" You know, because Asta grabbed Rebecca's arm and just started running off. Noelle is there too, for spying on them. And yeah, so that's what happens. He does apologize for ruining everything. So basically, it goes like this. Oh, man, I was really, really annoying what I did. I am so sorry. I just didn't like what he said about you and raising your family alone. Like literally, what right does he have to even do that? Rebecca says, "Thank you for what you did, and I didn't know you could get that pissed off." Asta just laughs and says, "Oh no, that was just me being a little bit. That wasn't me being really pissed off." She goes, and she's like wondering how far can he go to be really pissed off. So, you know, so they start talking a little bit. She asks him if he has anyone in mind. He says, he used to, but he was kind of told that it was very wrong, and that, I mean, I know I don't give up, but he kind of beat some sense into me about it. So I don't, and she was way older than me, so I'm not really, you know, have anyone at the moment, but am, I'm willing to look for someone, just not right now. Um, Vanessa does say, well then, the girls probably should be like looking at you like they should be dating you and stuff. But that's a shocker. And he goes, yeah, well, when I stand next to my rival named Yuno, they mostly go to him. She does then say, like, if she here wants to, he can come visit her and her family. So, because he did talk about how he lived in Hodge Village and helped raise the kids with the father at the church, you know. So she doesn't mind. She just says she doesn't mind if he wants to come over and just help out. She'd be very grateful. He says no problem. I don't mind helping out whenever I'm needed. She says thank you, and so 2 days later, it's the free day. So he decides to go over and visit Rebecca and her family. He meets Marie. Gauche is basically going shopping for her. He sees Asta just, you know, playing some games with the kids. Well, Rebecca's brother and sister, and Marie. So he gets mad. Same thing happens. Marie says what she wants to say, the same thing. Asta just laughs. I'm a little bit too old, he says. You know, it's good to have a dream that you want to try to get, but mm, it could be possible, but I don't think this type of dream could be possible. She said, I mean, she basically just knows, but still, it's her brother. She doesn't want to deal with him. So, yeah. Next, like, Gosha's, like, stoned, and he doesn't, like, move. Basically, that night, though, everything passes the same way. Noelle was there, too. No, wait. I don't think Noelle was there. Yeah, wait, she was there. And Asta's, like, meditating and stuff. Just trying to control the power he has, his heat, and everything else. Just, yeah, but Ghost was trying to kill him. When he walked into the room, not Asta already knew. So he was ready. When Ghost did try to kill him, he goes, well, somebody can't take a little joke from his little sister. Asta moved so quickly, Ghost couldn't even see him move. But then Rebecca calls out to her brother and sisters, and everyone's gone. So the same woman, I think her name is Theresa. Yeah, Theresa. Says that the children at the church are gone, and they don't know what happened to them. I gotta do something real quick. Hold up. All right, sorry about that, everyone, but yeah. So Rebecca's screaming out, the kids, were taken or gone. No one knows what's happening. And Theresa even said that the kids were taken from the orphanage or the church. So Ghosh remembered about Marie that he can track her down, so he's doing it. He were left and doing it. And Theresa Nun is already like talking to Asta, and they're just like going. They're just going to the caves. They meet the boy. He's saying that what they're doing to the people are taking, the other kids are taking their magic and harming them. And basically, he was healed by Theresa, and Asta gives him his Black Bull's cloak, and he's saying hold on to it, it'll keep you safe, and don't gain boogers on it. He got the scent already, so he tells Theresa to get on his back, and he just starts running after she does. So he's running, and he's just moving really fast. Because why not? He was trained by a dragon, his physical strength is increased. So he's moving really fast. And basically, he passes Ghosh. Ghosh doesn't know what that was. And when they get there, they see that he sees that Marie is about to be, harmed by the guys. So before anything, um, Ghosh doesn't get there and doesn't do anything like he doesn't can. If not, then Asa does freaking do Iron Fist of Dragon to the guy who has clay or mud magic, and then he destroys the machine too with Iron Fist of Dragon, with War of Dragon, and basically he's telling Larissa to get everyone out. She even told us she trained for Goleon too. FYI, I forgot to mention that. So yeah. So she's actually, getting the kids out. Ghosh gets there, he gets Marie and gets out. And that's kind of a little bit of a jerk thing. Marie does say exactly the same thing to Ghosh. And yeah. What else? Oh yeah. So Asta's taking on both of them. He's taking on the guy on the mud magic and then the one with snow magic. He's taking on both of them. Plus, he actually does another Eye Fist of Dragon into the guy's face because he pissed him off by saying he was stealing all this kid's magic. So also just punch him in the face, put his face into the ground. The brother summons out a freaking ice golem. Yes, I'm giving him an ice golem because I actually do not hate this guy. I hate the mud guy. So, yeah. So while also is facing that, he's using his black and red flames. And in one, he's actually fighting off the ice golem. And, I gotta go back. I'm just not watching. I have to do something real quick. Alright, sorry. I really had to do something. To might have been only seconds or minutes or whatever, but it was something else. Yeah. So while Asta's fighting the ice golem, the brother to the clay or mud mage, some calls the slime scientist that wants to dissect Asta. I'm really never gonna remember her name, not until a certain part. So, yeah, she wants to dissect Asta. So, that person, he calls her. Um, he defeats the sludge. He defeats the ice column with ease. After he does that, she comes out and says, "Oh, Asta, hi, long time no see." And Asta just sees her, and he goes like, "What are you doing here?" She goes, "Oh, I was just called by him who he was with working for us." Asta just doesn't care why. He's just pissed. So he's about to fight her, but then she injects the guy and, turns him into a monster. He's about to try to, kill Asta, basically, but he fights him. Ghost comes in and helps. Sorry. Oh, he came in to help, and basically, they're just fighting off. They, kill him, and then they. Then she summons out basically the slime. She injects it not with dark matter, but with fire matter. And she says this won't burn this time, so you're not gonna be able to. Sorry, but your fire dragon slayer magic won't work on it. Well, your dragon slayer magic won't work, basically. Asta grins and said, "Let's put that to the test." So he punches it with the anti magic, and it cuts right through it. Then he says, dragon roar of dragon, basically, and it burns it away. And he says, "My flames are hotter than anything on this planet right now. So you really think that can take me down, or even contain my flame?" She's just saying, "Blah blah blah. What? How could you be, this strong? How did you have a different flame? This isn't fair. I didn't. It shouldn't be this way." Basically, so Ghosh and Asta fight her for a little bit, and they win. Lit was called because of the spatial magic guy, got there, saved her, and sorry. So basically, he's fighting him off. Well, Asta and Ghosh are trying to fight off Lit. Ghosh can't do it. Asta protecting Ghosh. He's gonna hit a little bit. Then Yami comes in. He's fighting off Lit. And, the fight scene happens. Then he tells Asta how he can sense the magic that's coming. And it's just key. And, he tells Asta to focus on someone's, energy or key. And basically, he has him fight the spatial magic guy. He's a little bit faster on this learning. He's faster on the learning. And he got the sense of it. And basically, he does exactly the same thing, but with an Iron Fist of Dragon, to the guy's freaking face and sending him flying to the wall, knocking him out. So that happens, and well, Lich is a little bit upset, so he tries to take out Asta. Yami saves him. Explosion happens, or that whip thing happens, and then basically after that, he then tries to destroy Asta, everything. Oh yeah, Fenrir's also there, so while Ghosh is about to use up his magic on one attack he was waiting for, he saves Asta, and, Yami and Canon the same way, and other things happen too. Okay, so basically, the three members of the Higher Rank Midnight Sun come along. Despair, Copy Magic Guy, and Ivana. Basically, Asta sees all of them. He wants to test out his limits. He wants to try to break right through them. So he tells Yami, Captain, let me fight him. All of them. Yami looks at him and goes, Are you crazy, Asta? Do you really think you can? And the black and red flames are coming off of him. He's saying, Yes, I can fight them all by myself. Besides, I want to break from my limits. So, why not, right? He's saying, like, Yami doesn't understand why. But he has this gut feeling Asta can take them all on by himself. So, he basically just says, Alright, but if you need any help, let me know, or I'll jump right in. So, Asta's walking up to them in fire, with the Dragon Slayer magic and the anti-magic surrounding his body. Lit is seeing this. Basically, it's. Sorry. I've been trying not to yawn this, but it's hard not to. So, he just is wondering what type of magic does this boy have, and he doesn't understand how is those black flames even around him. It's very different than what he knows about, and it's just Fauna saying, I'm gonna kill you for hurting Lit. Despair, says he's gonna drive from the deepest despair. And the copy magic guy did copy Yami's magic, and so he does say, even though you haven't grown more, I'm gonna kill you. So this is gonna be fun. Asa just cracks his neck, basically, and just says, Talk is cheap. Come at me. So all of them are coming at him. He's dodging the beast mage. He's dodging the copy mage, and he's just punching Fauna's flames with his bare fist. They don't understand how is this even happening. So they're trying to hit him. He just keeps on dodging. He's faster than them because of his more intense training he has been doing to try and control his flames. So let's just say he has been doing about, I think Canon also could do 1,000 push-ups or 1,000 hand push-ups. This Asta can do 10,000. Yes, I know I am making it like that too high, but he fought a freaking dragon and was trained by a dragon. He could take on Marielona, and a lot of people are afraid of her. She's the strongest person, I believe, still in the Black Clover series that we don't know about. But now that's too highballing it. 1,000 push-ups, like 10,000 push-ups. Maybe like 6,000 or well, actually 5,000 push-ups. He could do 5,000 one-handed push-ups. Regular push-up could do 10,000. He does a lot more, and this is like with more weight on him than anything else. Ooh, sorry. So he's able to take them all on with ease. He finally lets the fire hit him, and they're thinking he's dying and burning. So they look at the captain, and Despair says, "You know, your comrade fallen in battle, you magic knight captain. Your soldier is dead, fall into the deepest despair." And then you just hear Asta's eating the freaking magic. Yes, it's fire still, so he can eat it. So he's eating this fire, basically. And when he swallows it, he says, Wow, that taste is delicious. I need some more fire just like that. And then he kind of goes into his head and asks the anti-magic demon. Because the anti-magic demon has been talking to Asa for this whole entire battle, telling him that watch out for this, watch out for that. But Asa's just been doing it all on his own. So he asked the anti-magic demon, Well, Well, the anti-magic gets stronger with my attack after I eat the fire. The anti-magic demon just says, it takes on your... I've been taking on your characteristic of your magic. So yeah, it will. And he goes, okay, good to know. So he's fine. He takes out the coffee mage with ease. He takes out the beast mage with ease. And Fauna, he just misses her and tells her just to stay out of my way if you don't want to get hurt. She says you're gonna die. And so he just cry tops her on the back of the neck. Yes, that happens. And so yeah. You know, everything's happened. Well, by the way, she did not pass out. She's still up and at him. So Atlas has been taking on these guys all by himself for a couple, 30 minutes, and they're, getting more serious on him. He keeps on dodging ease. Their Magic Knight captains come, knows well. Jack the Ripper and Charlotte come. They're seeing us just whooping their butts. Charlotte looks at Yami and asks, why are you not stepping in? And he says, Asta has it. Basically, he's somehow already driven them to the point where they're going to lose. So he has done Tail of Dragon, Wing of Dragon, Iron Fist of Dragon, War of Dragon. He's doing everything. And now he's going into, basically, he's going to his more sacred, he's using his sacred arts now too. But this is getting a little bit too dangerous, so the Magic Knight captains tell him to go after Lit. So he turns off his magic, basically, no one can sense it. Yami does try to take out Lit, and he misses, but a few minutes later, Asta comes in, says Iron Fist of Dragon, and punches Lit to the side, sending him flying. Same thing happens, the seal breaks, and, sorry, they put Lit away. So yeah, they seal it Lit, so he doesn't do anything stupid, and they're getting away with spatial magic because the guy woke up just in time. So yeah, knows well. Charlotte and Jack the Ripper saying they were impressed by Asta. You did a good job. He's saying thanks. So everyone gets back to the village where Rebecca is. She's happy to see all her brothers and sisters are safe. Wait, I've been trying not to yawn. I've been trying not to, but it still happens. So that happens basically. Same thing that happens. He gets healed. Well, just like Canon, but a little bit different. He doesn't get healed by anyone because actually he gets healed a little bit, but not that bad severely. And he then everyone's talking. The same thing that happens with him. He gets kissed on the cheek. He's just blushing a little bit. Noelle gets a little bit angry. So does Emoso goes like, what? Like, you know, she's gonna fight for him, and they're thinking this is war now. So yeah, but no, there's gonna be an interest soon in it, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be somewhere along the lines of in the near future, but it is not gonna be. Sorry. It's not gonna be the usual thing. I'm just gonna look up stuff and see if there's anything. So yeah, basically, though, Asta gets back to the Black Bulls along with Yami and everything else. Then the next day, Julius calls Asta. He goes over and basically he informs us that Marielona has informed us about your new flame, that about what it can do and everything else, and that he needs his help. So he explains the situation to him that he needs help with getting rid of this magic on them allows that can't that allows them to be impervious to mind ma- mind reading magic. So they need his help, and he brings out the black flames, and basically he then starts to, get those seals off of him, and yeah. So they find out who the treasure is. All the Magic Knights captains were summoned. And basically, right when they, you know, so they have done is hold a meeting. The same stuff happens. With the purple orchid captain running away, everything else on the same way. Asta sounds his key. He fights him, but this one it's a little bit different because Dragon Slayer magic and anti magic. He puts down his left hand and says, "Dragon Slayer art." Well, he wants to say demon art, but it's probably a bad idea, he thinks. So he says Dragon Slayer art, um, Inferno Devour, and basically he uses that on the invisible knights. He blows them all. He just gets rid of everything. Same thing that happens to the purple orca's captain. He gets captured, and and basically, yeah. Yeah, I made this a little bit shorter than what I wanted to. I wanted to be like in the 40 range because I didn't go in much detail. I do apologize for that. But yeah, after that, I think it's the training. No, 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 no. It's that they're going to be given important news to go to the underwater temple. I believe. I'm not so sure. Let's put a filler part in here, just for the heck of it. Yeah, just so it makes my life a little bit easier on this. So, when Asta's at the Black Bull's hideout, he, starts his training. Everyone's impressed by him, how much he has grown since then. And basically, somebody comes over to Asta and he's at the Black Bull's hideout. It's some random stranger. They said they were lost and that they need help. This is a fill part. Asta was training and everything, and he's just noticing that someone is there, and it's just some random person who got lost, and it's a little kid. So Asta helps out the little kid, and basically, okay, yeah, the same thing happens in Magic Knight Captain. Though he did get captured, I forgot to mention. But yeah, but while Asta's helping out that kid, he's talking about how his mom and dad and everything else, saying that they're good people, they're very kind, and they miss them a lot. Asta says, "Don't worry, we'll find them." And it takes about like a couple of hours. They say thank you to Asta. They offer him to give him a reward. He doesn't take it. We won't take it. He says, "You guys need it more than me. Just be careful on your way back." They say, "We will." But the kid's father decides to give Asta still something. It's He just says this is a compass if you ever get lost. Well, this is not. This compass, I have two of them, just in case I lose one. They didn't cost that much, but still, if you ever get lost, look at this. This will show you where to go, no matter where you are in the world. It'll show you where you are and how it can help you to get out of certain places that are very dangerous. So, yeah. He thanks the man, and then they go on their way. After thanking Asta so much. He gets back though to the Black Bull's hideout, and basically, people ask him what was he doing. He just said some kid got lost, and he just helped him out find his family. So yeah, all right. Well, I made like this part 6 very shorter than the others because I already made part 6 already, but I don't know why it just didn't save. So, and I made it a little bit longer. So yeah, hopefully you guys can understand that part 6 is basically, this one was a little bit different than what I originally had. All right, okay. So I hope you guys do enjoy this episode. You all have a nice day or night or wherever you're watching this. You can do like, subscribe, and do whatever you want. It's okay. But, thank you to everyone who has subscribed to me and people who have watched my videos. Thank you for watching it. And to people who like the videos, thank you. Everyone, you have been very kind to me, and thank you. Thanks. Anyways, you all have a nice night. Bye.